What I believe is going on here and what to watch for in these charts. Right now we're up 0.77% at 0.046. All right, so we'll get back to this chart in a second here. Coin market cap volume is up 2.66%, 19 million bucks. Geez, I remember when a good day for us was 8 million. So we'll take 19 million, that's for sure. Market cap's at $952 million. And let's see down through here any major the exchanges. Of course, MEXC 7 million, 36%. Boy, thank God for MEXC, huh? Geez, they bring in pretty much all of Kaspa's money here, a lot of it for sure. Gate and KuCoin about even there, 18, 19%, 20%, so not too bad. Let's see how the new exchanges are doing. Where are we at here? Maybe it's the third page. A bit more. It's TapBit. What is TapBit? Has that always been on there? Huh. I don't know. That's the first I remember seeing that. TapBit. Okay, BTSC 205,000. Not too shabby. That'll work. And where is the other one? BitGet. Right there. Okay, BitGet 1.6 million. So that's picking up. Bybit 253,000. Huh. All right. Anyway, let's move on here. Casper Block Explorer. Look at this petahash. 24 and a half now. I've been keeping an eye on this, guys, because they've been talking about blocks per second, transactions a second, and all that. This petahash, it's a good. We're keeping an eye on this thing for sure. 2 transactions a second, 0.8 blocks a second. Right now, it's up to 1. So, see the whale movement. There you go. 5 million Kaspa, 6 million, 1 million, 3 million. Not real sure. Let's click on one and take a look. Right here, recipients. This one received $50, and this one received $256,000. One sender. Transact status confirmed. I love the blockchain. I mean, you can dig into every little thing. If we go over here, take a look at this wallet that just got 256,000 Kaspa. Let's look at the transaction history here. Accepted, 110 bucks, 50 bucks. When were all these? 922. Wow, these were all 544 bucks. $10,000, 922. It's today, 922. A lot of activity. Wow. You can dig into everything on the blockchain. Love it. Looks like that 256,000 is getting broke down here in the chunks. 400, 100, cents, 900, 2,000, 91,000 received. From this address. You could just you can dig and dig and dig. This $56, and this one got 91,000. Transaction ID completed 18 hours ago. What's up with this $56 wallet here? And there's the balance, 92,000. 92,000 Casper. Let's go back to that just real quick. I want to see this one here has a balance. That's $797,000. 17 million Kaspa. 17 million Kaspa. 17,374,000. If we go back out here, I just love digging into this stuff, 17,374. Top addresses. Must be on page 2. Note 3, 5, 7. $17,370,000. So that would be this wallet right here. $797,000. Yep, that's that wallet right there. Yeah, pretty cool. Anyway, I was just showing you, in case you guys don't know, you can dig into these wallets and see what they're sending, everything. All right, I'm going to go over to the Kaspa website here. We got Dagnite consensus completed. Upgrade to follow the Dagnite protocols and development. Kaspa Rust language coding is testing. Mobile wallet development testing. Further increase blocks per second. Transactions a second is in development. Integrate Kaspa for use on ledgers testing. 2023 white papers in development. Node improvements is in development, and smart contracts still planning. And it goes on to say about smart contracts, however, performance for the sake of performance is not the end goal of Kaspa. The broader goal is to create the ultimate layer 1 to implement smart contracts, DeFi, and layer 2 apps over it. So smart contracts is a big, a big deal. I know I had some people comment that, the Dagnite was the big thing, and as a payment service. All right, crypto has 1,000 payment services. Okay, that's just the truth about the whole thing. All right, smart contracts builds a lot of credibility to a blockchain. Okay, and then when you have an ecosystem that is building on that, them smart contracts and the Kaspa ecosystem is growing and growing. That's when price, when Cardano got smart contracts, that's when it really became legit, and people started paying a lot of attention to Cardano. So I believe it's smart. It's just my opinion. Everyone has their own opinion. I believe smart contracts need. I'd like to see that in development soon. Granted, Kaspa is doing a lot. I have all the belief in the world in this thing. I do, but the smart contracts are. I would just like to see that. The payment thing. Like I said, it doesn't. There's a lot of them out there. You got, a lot. XRP is a big one. XRP can be sent immediately. There's a lot out there. So. It would just help solidify Kaspa as a big player. If we're going to enter the top 40, we're going to start taking criticism. That's just crypto. And that's the influencers out there need something to talk about and tear apart. So just get used to that, guys. Nothing new in the crypto world, that's for sure. So anyway, let's move on here. I was just showing you what was going on. The crypto bubbles. Here we go. This is going to load up and change here in a second. There we go. Kaspa. Ranked 42nd, $960 million market cap, 19.3 in volume. All right, let's go back over here to see what's going on here in the crypto world. Bitcoin is $44. No big deal. No big change at all. Bitcoin dominance, that's what I want to see. Got that 12-hour RSI coming down. The daily, okay, is at the top. That's good. Want to see this dominance. Geez, the weeklies just start. Where's monthly? At the top. Good. All right. Yeah, I definitely don't want to see this thing go any higher. Bitcoin dominance. Like I've said before, back through here, the big moves for crypto, come when this thing tanks. If we go back, monthly, you can see at one point, like I've said before, look at that high, 99.91% of the market cap Bitcoin had at one time. This was back in 2015. You can go back 2014. It's all further it goes back. But the whole way up until the first bull run, March of 17, had 95%. And then look at that drop. That's when you really, the altcoins, that was the first altcoin season right there. And then 2021. But that right here, that's all the bigger of a drop we had for the second altcoin run. The first one, Bitcoin dropped 63%. This one here, and this felt like a massive altcoin run to me. It dropped 44%. And I guess it's going to be smaller and smaller as, this one here was a big one. Wish I would have been there for that one. This one here was a lot of fun. Can't wait to see what the next one's going to bring. Bitcoin dominance next time is going to be dropping down here somewhere. And it's just going to keep dropping as the altcoins take more and more of the market. But Bitcoin still has 50% of the market cap. That's why we have to talk about Bitcoin. It's the big player. 50% of the market cap of crypto is Bitcoin has. That's a lot. Bitcoin's up, like I said, $48. If we get down through here, the Dixie. Yeah, that thing's starting to have a little bit of a pump. Let's see. Monthly RSI's at the bottom. Oh boy. The weekly is at the top. But as long as it continues holding this blue trend line, and it's still holding it, daily, get near the top. But look how it'll follow that right up. Like I've said before, once it breaks that, something's changed. So it's still following it straight up there. All right, I did a video on gold yesterday. Still waiting for this ABC, but it looks bearish as can be. Gold, the monthly RSI, look right at the top, 79 and 81, starting to roll over. You got the weekly rolling over, 47 and 49, and you got the daily rolling over, 61 and 69. So watching for that thing to head down to that $1,800 here. We'll see if it happens or not, but that's why we keep looking at this. Gold is obviously a big deal. So all right, let's move on, guys. Kaspa. Now, I was talking about, look how fast this daily's moving down. I don't want to forget to mention that because it's already at a 13 and 38. This thing's moving down fast. So that's good to see for the next move up. That's what you want to see. You want to see that daily resetting fast. Okay. Now, what I believe is going on here, in my personal opinion, is our A leg. Okay. I believe we had the 5 waves up. After that comes an ABC. All right. The guarantees here, I never guarantee anything because nobody knows anything for 100% in this market. That's just the facts. Okay. Now, if an ABC is coming in, all right. First off, let's see where it would be going and what kind of price targets we could be looking for here. And please hit the like and subscribe, guys, if you would. Members, I just put out a members video today, how to leverage trade on MEXC from start to finish. I had a request for that, so that video is out. You can go watch it now. It's in the members area there. So, and if you would, guys, yeah, please consider becoming a member. For 99 cents a month, you can get just a basic membership. So up to you guys. Check it out if you'd like. All right. What I'm looking for is a retrace up here to 618. All right, possibly the 702, but most likely right here to the that would be right at 5 cents. 0.0500. Okay, now if we get to move up to there, that would be that blue line right there. If we get to move there, okay, that would be our A, B. Where would the C leg end up coming in? Alright, so we would have an A, B, C. Right down. Oops. There we go. There we go. That would be it. You know, right down around 0.039. 0.0397, right down around the 4 cent area. Okay, that would end up being the ABC. That would be the end of the correction, and then this thing could start moving up again. All right, now we'll see. Does this come in anywhere of significance? Okay, let's put a line there and look through here. Right there. Let's double it up so we can see it. And let's zoom out here a little bit. Almost comes back to the previous high. That would be a support here, a support here. Yeah, a support here, or resistance here, support here. Yeah, I mean it has a very valid. It's a valid area. Here it was resistance. Here it was resistance. Through here it was support. So we'll see if it happens, guys. Let's see if the RSIs are giving us any kind of clues here. We would be looking for a bounce now up to that 618. Let me put that line back here. Right around there somewhere. Okay. Get this at ABC off here. Get this off here. Wow, that's our target. Let's make that light blue. Alright, so let's see what's going on here. We got that daily still pulling down, of course. Alright, pull this down a little bit. The 12 hour is reset. It's bullish at a 2 and a 1.8. Alright, the 8 hour is bullish at a 10 and a 6. And we got the 4 hour is bullish at a 29 and a 19. Alright, so it looks like we're going to get some kind of bounce here. Alright, so I would be watching, paying very, very close attention to a zone that I'm going to put here. And any invalidation of this thing. Get that right at, there we go, right at the bottom. You know, I would say if it goes above this 702, that would invalidate any ABC coming in. You know, 0.05, 0.0515 maybe. You know, that would put it above the way above the 702, because the 702 is a very common area for a B leg to come into, right? But the 618 is where you're going to see traders jumping in here to go short. Okay, they wait for, they get the A leg to come in, and then they put the Fibonacci on it, just like I did here. They watch for the 618 to come in. Because a lot of times you just won't get the 702, so they want to get in that short. They'll get in there at the 618, they'll put their stop loss rate above that 702, and then they'll, if it ends up being a C leg, they'll ride it down. They'll measure it out just like we did. They'll say, oh, well, A, B, C leg, I can ride this thing down here, and if I use a 10x leverage, let's see here, what would that give me? From here to here is 20% times 10x leverage is 2x on my money. So, you know, if I put $500 on this, I can cash out with $1,500 in my pocket. That's how traders work. You know, 10x leverage. Imagine if you're going 20x leverage, you're 4xing your money on that. Especially if you know that the 5 waves are in. This looks like a ABC coming in. There you go. That's how they make big money in this market. So you want to learn that stuff, sign up for the trading classes over there. $15 till the end of the month, man. It's worth it. Just that little tip right there I showed you guys, you could make literally a pile of money off of. It's no joke. I do this every single day over on Mexi. I'm always, especially ABCs. I'm always watching for ABCs. I'm always watching for 5 waves up, then an ABC correction. All right. I mean, if you go. That's just usually what always happens. Okay, these ones over here ended up, this one here will bug me forever. But this should have been a big ABC in here. After our 5 waves up down here, what did we have come in? We had this massive right here, A, B, right to the top here. Oh, where's that C leg going? That C leg is going down to 0.011. Boom, there's the bottom right there. Right from the top of the B leg to the bottom. I'm going 10x leverage on this baby. Wow, look at that. 63% times 10x is 600. I just 6x'd my money. That's how they do it. There you go. I mean, that's how it is. I called this one right when we started. I came into Kaspa, I don't know, somewhere up here. All right, that was my first call with this thing, was the ABC, and nailed it right to the bottom perfectly. That came in. I'm not bragging at all. I'm just showing you. I didn't do anything. All I did was measure it out and give a target. That's it. I knew 5 waves have come in. This thing was going to do an ABC correction, and it did. And you have your smaller. Let me see if that's what that ended up being in here. Let me double check this one. Pretty sure. Yeah, right there. Okay, then you have your smaller ABCs. This one here, the very first move here, okay, A, B, watch, right to the 618, okay, I'm going to pull the top of my A leg down to right to this, where this blue line's at. That's the top of that move. Right to there. There's your target, right down there. That ended up being A, B, C. There it is, ABC, right down to there. If you would have, once again, 10x leverage, you got your B leg came in, you're going to ride it down. What's that? Wow, 40% move, there's a 4x on your money. Okay, alright, so there it is. Anyway, guys, looks like an ABC coming in right now in Kaspa. We're going to keep a very close eye on this. Watch for a rejection up around up around 5 cents. Okay, if that thing starts rolling out back over, looks like an ABC will be coming in. All right, target for that is down at 0.0398, right down there, and that would get us our correction in A, B, C, and then we can start moving our way back up. Okay, we have targets for them next moves up. I'm going to show you what the targets are here. Price targets for our next move up on this thing, and show you where this thing could be headed. So let's take a look. Right, there it is. Let's see what our targets say. 0.064, that'll be our first target once we start our next wave up. Second target would be at 0.084 on the Fibonacci. Alright, and if it makes it through that, we'd be looking at the 10 cent area. Alright, and after that's 11.7. Alright, but these obviously you take one at a time. 0.064 is going to be our first target after this correction is done, if that's what's going on. If we have a correction coming in, you can see buying volume coming in right here. So right there's 106 million Kaspa was bought right when this came in down here. So if you take a look at this on the hourly, just want to see something here. Alright, the bottom came in here and started back up. Had the biggest spike right here in volume. And the hourly's having a little bit of a pullback here, but yeah, I'd be expecting this bounce up to 5. And once it starts rolling over, and once it gets up to 5, you might see a bunch of volume coming in. People are probably going to think it's going to be going higher, and they're going to get trapped, and then it's going to start rolling over. So, good entry, guys. If this is an ABC, all right, 0.039. That's a good buy area to tack on your bags at. That's for sure for this next run up. So the only way we're going to know is if we hit that 5 cents and it starts getting rejected and rolling over. All right, thanks a lot, guys. Sorry for babbling on. Please hit the like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon, guys. Have a great night.